Team Liquid is an esports organization based in both Los Angeles and the Netherlands that has teams in many games. They are the most winning esports organization in the world in terms of prize money earned across all esports games. And recently, at the beginning of this year, they acquired a World of Warcraft guild. They're the best guild in North America. They were previously known as Limit, and they became Liquid Guild. And when they joined, Team Liquid noticed that there was a lack of women in the high-end Warcraft community, specifically the competitive community in PvE. Noticing this lack of women or gender minorities in the high-end raiding scene, Team Liquid said, let's do something about this. My name is Kelsey. I'm also known as Hula Hoops. I'm the general manager of Raider.io. I am also one of the founding council members of Liquid Women in Warcraft, which is an initiative created by the Team Liquid esports organization.
Hi, my name is Adine. I am the Liquid Women in Warcraft lead and the Liquid Guild treasurer. Liquid Women in Warcraft is an initiative that was created by Team Liquid and Liquid Guild to basically bring visibility to women and gender minority within the WoW community and elevate them to the same standards as their male counterparts so that they can reach what is known as the top tier of guilds, competing in events such as the World First Race.
The ecosystem of high-end World of Warcraft ratings is pretty much all men. And it is not due to women not being good at this game. Women are fantastic at this game. It is an ecosystem where women are essentially held back.
In the WoW community, there are guilds at many different levels. There are some guilds that are progressing on normal. There are some guilds progressing on heroic, some in mythic, some CE, and then some at the world first. Where women and gender minorities fit in is usually within the bottom pool of guilds, which is no fault of their own. There is something that we call the bottleneck, which is an area specifically where it is very, very hard for women and gender minorities to get in, to squeeze into that area. One of the big issues with this bottleneck is that many guilds have not great attitudes towards women and gender minorities, which actively excludes them from getting into high-level content.
It's very similar to the corporate world, where women and gender minorities have to do double the work or double the performance just to be seen as equal.
Something that I encountered a lot was toxicity towards me simply because of my gender. Comments about being a woman, comments about me being good for a woman, or I should be excluded because I'm a woman.
I've been playing WoW since 2007, and it's definitely a harder place to be if you're a gender minority or a woman. Any game that I've encountered, if you ever hop into voice chat and you have a femme-sounding voice, you're gonna instantly be treated as an other. Not very welcoming.
It's tough as a woman of color, and it's tough as a woman playing World of Warcraft because you have to think about, how are they going to see me? How are they going to perceive me? Are they going to see that we have something in common, or are they going to focus on what's different about us?
We are bringing awareness to this fact and also trying to change how the community perceives women and gender minorities and making it more inclusive as a whole.
Our end goal is to get women on Liquid Guild. We want them rating at the highest levels, representing the best guild in North America. If we want women on this team, the bottleneck is the recruiting pool. You don't pick someone from a rank 300 guild to suddenly raid in the world first race. They haven't proven themselves, they haven't raided at that level, they don't have the performance, the experience, the skill. They might get there if they can get through the bottleneck.
My name is Nagura. I am a content creator for Team Liquid. I'm also a streamer, I'm a caster, and I'm also a representative and ambassador for Liquid Women in Warcraft. So when I started out playing World of Warcraft in general, I was not in the content creation side of things. I was really only playing the game, and I was trying to get better in the PvE scene, trying to move up in the Race to World First rankings. Once I was in that top guild, I was treated just like everyone else. It wasn't any issue there. But on my way there, I had so many issues within the guild, that so-called bottleneck. Lots of people came to me and they were saying, oh, I thought you were a guy when I saw you on the roster. Now I realize you're a woman, so you must be carried. You must not belong there. So just because they realized that I'm a woman, all of a sudden, nothing mattered that I did. I thought this is just how it is, and I have to prove myself more than others do. I was a lot younger then, and I didn't really realize that I'm being treated unfairly. That really took a toll on me mentally, because I was constantly saying, okay, I need to try hard, I need to do better. And then at some point, once I've had multiple world firsts in the space, and I still had those people come up to me and say those things, I realized, okay, there's really nothing I can do. It's their mentality. They need to change. I now, in hindsight, know that this was not okay, and I don't think any other women should have these experiences, and they should have a much easier time being able to play and do whatever they love doing.
So our goal is to get more women into and through that bottleneck. We've started small. We have big plans for 2023. The number one thing we've created is called the Featured Guilds program. Guilds that have gender minorities in leadership that adhere to the Liquid Women values and ideals can apply for Featured Guild status or Approved Guild status. So if you are looking for a guild on Radar.io, you can actually filter and only show guilds that meet these values.
They will have a lovely little badge that says LWIW approved. And this is a great way for people to see which guilds are inclusive and hold up our code of conduct and our values.
A lot of gender minorities in these guilds struggle because they're being told, oh, you're not doing enough damage or your mechanics are weak. Well, teach me how to be better. Oh, I don't want to. Do it yourself. So we've created a one-on-one mentorship program.
We have really competitive players in the scene apply to be mentors. I pair them up with mentees who have applied looking for help with something. I'm really excited every time I get to pair up a mentor with a mentee. LWIW, our biggest place right now is our Discord.
It's discord.gg/LWIW. That is where everything happens. That is the Liquid Women in Warcraft hub. And that is where we put on our workshops, our roundtables. That's where our programs exist. That's where our community is. This isn't just a place for gender minorities to complain about our situation. This is a place for us to talk about this game that we all love, this community that we love to be a part of. You know, I've been a part of many guilds. I've run my own guilds as well. And some of the people that I've met through those guilds, I've been friends with for over 15 years. Being able to be that close with someone and be that open with them and still just play a game together and kill some dragons, you know, it's such a great feeling.
It's not necessarily the content. The content is fantastic, but it's about being with your friends or even people that you consider your chosen family at this point.
I was in a guild called Phoenix Risen, and I want to say that started me on the trajectory to where I am now. That guild was my family, my friends. I celebrated holidays with my guild. I watched my friends get married, have kids.
I can't even describe how it feels to be a part of a community like that. When you're raiding together with a guild, you're there with 20 to 25 people. You are all working together towards one common goal. And everyone cares about that goal. So you know everyone's working hard. And in guilds like Team Liquid, you're there for 16 hours a day together. You have to get along. If you don't form that family together, you're not gonna get anything done.
This cause, Liquid Women in Warcraft, is a cause very close to many of our hearts because we have gone through those struggles of not being included in content, not being able to get where we need to go. But it is something that is even more than just us, and we can see the impacts every day of how we're affecting people's lives and giving them confidence, giving them a place to vent, giving them a place that is essentially a home.
I'm really grateful for this initiative. I've had some scary experiences. I used to be scared to go and get into voice with people because it's like, what are they gonna say to me? What are they gonna think of me? You know, I see so much change, I see so much love, and I see so much friendship in the community that keeps me going.
We want to help everyone get what they want out of this game. Now, this game has been our lives. It's been so important to so many of us, and we want everyone to thrive in it. We want you to have fun. We want you to enjoy it. And if you want to raid at the top level, we want to get you there. Everyone is welcome. As long as you adhere to our values and ideals and you want the goal that we want, representation of everyone in this game, come join us. Come help us make it happen.